everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to run through the recap for y'all, man. We got a crazy game for you, and I also try to sneak in, fill in a mid-season update for you guys after this post-game menu or whatever it is. But we get the dub in this game. This is Season 4 of the league, but our second season in the league. So I played one season, got bounced in the playoffs by this Packers user, and then we're back again for our second season of Season 4. So yeah, man, building a little bit of rivalry here. Played this guy, I want to say twice last year. We split in the regular season, then he beat me in the playoffs, right? So here, it's good to get another win on him. And it was a crazy game. This is one of those games where it's like, dog, like everything was against me in the first half. And then we just like balled off points, bro. Like, as we can see there, bro, 55 of our 58 points were scored in the second half. That's insane. That wasn't like I was stat padding either. We just happened to like get momentum and took it from there. Excuse me. Third downs. We were both pretty good on third down. I was 50%. That's pretty much like league average for Madden. But he had 11 third downs, bro. Like, that means you're putting together a lot of drives. And to be able to win a game by 20 points when somebody's putting together drive after drive after drive like that and winning time possession, like, bro, it was just like, this is one of those crazy ass games, dog. Pretty even in terms of stats, total yards and all that good stuff. We killed it in the pass game. He killed it in the run game. Let's see how he got to it right here. We threw for 440. 2 interceptions, but it is what it is. It was a very aggressive defense he was playing. Shout out to him for playing that kind of defense. I know how I'll attack it in the playoffs. Next game I play him, probably won't show him nothing but what he saw already. Unless seeding is, unless like, if I can get the 1 seed, of course I'll like put on my play on my starters and shit like that and play my best game, or try to anyway. But anywho, right here, Justin Fields, you can see that he has a fumble, and then Jordan Love. I don't know how he got Jordan Love to X Factor, bro. Like, honestly, he doesn't pass the ball a lot. You can see 20 carries right here, and then he also has 28 pass attempts. But those 28 pass attempts is really because he was losing in the second half, like mid-third quarter, fourth quarter, he just started slinging it. But yeah, man, it's just one of those weird games. Also, not a weird, but like Darnell Mooney, welcome back to the lineup, bro. Like, he missed the last, I want to say, 4 games, and then comes back. This is his first game back. 6 catches, 210 yards, and 3 tutties, leading us to the promised land, along with the rookie CJ. Probably going to be 2K. I want to say he'll get 2,000 yards, but we'll see. Who came to play on defense though, man? We figured out early on that he was just going to run the ball a lot, so it was a lot of stretch. And first half, we did not have nearly as good of a defensive outing as I wanted, but we got a couple TFLs, we got a couple stops eventually. Couple sacks here. It's a very interesting stat line. So Pat Bowler is our rookie DN, and him and Khalil Mack actually forced a fumble on the sack. Like, he got all right. So Pat Bowler got a sack fumble, and then Khalil Mack recovered it for a touchdown. Then Khalil Mack got a sack fumble, and then Pat Bowler recovered it for a touchdown of like 34, 35 yards. That shit was kind of funny. But anywho, we got a couple interceptions here. This Jason Ferguson interception, I don't think there's a replay for it, but basically the ball hit another defender right in his face, like right in his face mask, and then Jefferson came in, scooped it up, and got the interception. But anywho, first half stats, man, pretty much just defending stretch. It was the halfback stretch show, and I know that's how I'll come out with my game plan for the next game, man. Defend outside run, gotta be, because he was gashing me on the runs early. I mean, we did get like right here we got a TFL on it, but eventually he ends up getting 3 here. Our first drive we go 3 and out, which is terrible. But for the most part, I'm using coach suggestions for my offense. Well, not really much for my defense, but definitely for my offense. I'm just using coach suggestions. I like to mix it up, and I don't like to get repetitive. So we use coach suggestions on offense, and that bit us in the ass right here with a 3 and out, because usually we're a lot better than that. As you can see here, a couple plays, he ends up scoring a 32-yard touchdown. Now this formation, I don't know what it is exactly, but I'll know it when I see it. Because he scored this 32-yard touchdown here. Now, my user is the free safety coming down. I take a horrible angle. I'm actually, like, as a user, I'm trying to get outside and make sure he doesn't bounce it. but he actually ends up cutting it right up inside, and then it's a touchdown. So that formation comes back later to bite me in the ass as well. So he scored 2 touchdowns off of that formation. Um, right here early on, we do get our rookie in the slot for a big play. Now he came out in man coverage for that first drive. We went 3 and out. So we came out in the play that was going to attack that right here. So this is our first play or second play after that 3 and out. We ended up getting a nice chunk play right here. Just based off of how how he was playing his man coverage, we figured we can get this switch release here to work. Either we're looking on the left side of the screen. So either we're going to have this wheel route by 10, or we're going to have this inside release post by 11. And actually, the post gets open technically. He beats his guy right here, but his user is right over top of that. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and throw it where the user is not. And my receivers also roasted his man. But yeah, it's a big play right there. Now, we did end up settling for 3, but it is what it is. I want to say he settled for 3 for his first score as well. So 10-3 is a score right here. Going into the into the second quarter, he has possession of the ball here. He ends up getting a touchdown. Now, this touchdown was very, very fluke. He called a read option and made the wrong read and kept it with the quarterback. His quarterback was hit by Khalil Mack, and he just like auto stiff armed him for a touchdown. That was terrible. I was like, literally, my jaw was on the floor when that shit happened. Then we come out of here, just simply probably out of frustration, we get sacked on first down. Just not making a proper, like line check or anything like that. We get sacked on first down. It's terrible. So not only we gave up a fluke touchdown, we get sacked on first down. End up converting this 3rd and 18 with a 20-yard run by Fields. And Madden tried to sell me, bro, because I hit the slide button. I started the slide animation. And then as I'm going down to the ground, a defender touches me, and it like pops me back up off the ground in order for me to go into a tackle animation. It was terrible. Right here, rookie running back, 16-yard run. That was clutch. Hit a little drag here. Now, at the top of the screen, you can see that we threw an interception. Now, this interception is on me. I missed the read. It's another play that I haven't practiced as much as I practiced the other ones in the red zone, but this is in my red zone repertoire. This is a coach suggestion because I know that this play should work in the red zone versus what I'm looking at. Single high, expecting man coverage, snap of the ball here. I know that my running back can beat a linebacker on a corner route. It's basically a foot race. What I didn't realize here is that Trayvon Diggs is playing free safety. And his free safety is going to be dropped into like a curl flat or whatever it is, a flat zone out there to the sideline. If this is my running back one-on-one with Jalen Smith, I trust him to make this to beat him on his route and actually make this catch. But because that's Trayvon Diggs over there as well, he's able to get the acrobat and get this interception. Now, as you can see, without that help right there, Drummond is wide open for a touchdown. So, I mean, good play call. Just bad decision to go to that route right there. And in hindsight, which is always 2020, I have my tight end on a dig. Which is basically a drive concept here. Got a drag and a dig stacked together. The dig is wide open for a touchdown, bro. All I had to do was hit X, and that's a touchdown. But anywho, we throw a pick. And I want to say we gave him a touchdown here as well. Yeah. So here we go. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, this man had run stretched down my throat all game until this point, right? I want to say he maybe had like 12 to 15 rush attempts just at this point in the game. A minute 27 before half. And I'm like, 3rd and 9. He came out in this formation. He just gashed before a 32-yard run from this formation. Let's run commit. I fucking run commit on 3rd and 9. He play actions, throws a damn corner out, touchdown. That was very unfortunate, man. And at that point, I'm like, yo, I'm about to lose by 50, or I'm gonna come back, right? I'm about to lose by 50, or we're gonna come back. And then this is what happens, bro. Like this 35, this play is the reason why I lost the playoff game, because I was so frustrated with this play, and he ran it in the hole. This is a 4-man rush, right? Trayvon Diggs is lined up right over top of my tight end, right side of the screen. And this is a 4-man rush. I want to say this is quarter defense. It's not dollar. I think it's quarter. And I actually I added this playbook. I mean, I added this formation to my playbook, and I took it into practice mode, and I tried to replicate this, bro. After I lost that playoff game for like maybe 2 or 3 times, and I just couldn't get it to work like this. Like this works. Like I don't understand how that comes in untouched because my right tackle is Lane Johnson, 87 overall with edge protector, and he just lets him walk by like he's a ghost. Like Diggs has the black plague, and Lane Johnson wants zero problems. He just lets him go, and this happens so much in the playoffs. Um, and on this specific play, I distinctly remember sliding my offensive line to the right because I want that guy to get picked up because I see where he is, and I know this defensive alignment. I'm like, this is not dollar, this is not dime 146 or anything like that. This is that quarter shit. Make sure that guy is picked up. So he slid right. It didn't work. He comes right in and gets a sack fumble on me, and he recovers it. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. That's tough. When I felt like at that point I needed points because I was down. I want to say it wasn't 20. It was 17, I think. No, I was down 24. I was down 24 at that point because he ends up getting a field goal here, right? He ends up getting a field goal, and I'm like, dog, it's 27-3 at half. But then I realized that I get ball out of half, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to put some shit together here, bro. We're gonna have to start get cooking, because if we don't, we're just gonna lose by 50. Because I'm not gonna stop trying to score. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a force of shit. Unlucky for us. We get a penalty on the offense here, get us in a 1st and 18. We actually end up getting a 49-yard touchdown on 2nd and 14 here. And this is on him because he came out in his blitz a lot. And one thing about me is you'll get some shit on me, but if I figure out how to block your blitz that you're doing or how to, like pick up your pressure or attack you in a way that you just like where I'm attacking the weakness of your defense, I will do it. I will do it. So right here on this play, he has sent the blitz so much, and this is the blitz alignment. It looks like he just dropped the linebackers that are blitzing into zones. So right here, he's going to use it over the middle. I have my running back for a check down. I have my dig route. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm also looking for here is I'm looking for the big play. So I'm alerting to my streak on the left side here. It's a fade, one of those old school Madden 12, Madden 13 fades. You know what I'm saying? Outside release, outside stem. Once he beats his guy, I know he's going to burn him. Lob it up. Now, ideally, we wanted to go with the big play to 10 because that's our rookie receiver. We definitely want to build him up. But I'll take Mooney, bro. I'll take Mooney. In a game where we're losing 27-3, I'll take this 50-yard touchdown all day, 100%. He was shading his man coverage underneath. That's what was stopping my whip routes. So he was stopping my whip routes and using them in my halfback. So I had to go with something. Like if you can't take away a whip and a fade on the same play, that's what you can't do in Madden. You just can't do it. It's impossible. Because the way you have to shade your guys, you can't take away a whip and a fade, bro. Unless you're bracketing that fade. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, that was our first touchdown of the game. A couple plays later here, this is when we started to, we changed our game plan at halftime to stop outside runs, right? 1st and 10, 5-yard loss. That's what I needed. Get him in a 2nd and long. Got a sack right here. And then we get an interception. That's 3 straight negative plays for him. And then we score a touchdown 1 play later. And get a 2-point conversion. That's 5 plays for the Bears. Right there, bro. Really, you can count 6. Because the touchdown, negative run, sack, interception, touchdown, 2-point conversion. He's back on offense here. Get a PBU. Well, it's only a 2-yard run. That's really good. Pass knocked away. 3rd and 8. He gets a conversion for 16 yards. Looks like, pass to Aaron Jones for 4. Tyler Connor. I want to say this pass for negative 7 yards was a touch pass that we just blew up. And that was Khalil Mack making a big play right there. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because 3rd and 13, get into a situation where, you got to pass now. You know, even though you're up at this point, I want to say at this point in the game he was up 27 to 17. So he's only up 10, so he feels the need to pass now. You know what I'm saying? Right here, we set dial up a little bit of pressure. Get our guy off the left side. Bang. Easy money. Got the stack right there. Force the punt. You know what I'm saying? Force the punt. And we back on offense, bro. We just cooking now. Right here, you got a roughing the passer on a 2nd and 8. Incomplete pass. Got a roughing the passer. Then we get a young guy in here, bro. Corey Johnson. Boom. Hit him. Now, most of this game, bro, like I felt like my passes were just coming out really, really slow, like really slow. And they might have changed something with the throwing motion in this game, so I have to take a look, man. But anyways, got a little convoy there on the tunnel screen. Just getting the ball out quick, get 2 blockers, get a convoy, and we in the end zone, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's 21 points in the 3rd quarter. So now it's 27 to 24, and we're screaming back, bro. Like we got the momentum now, so we can see his play. Like his primary receiver pre-play, so we know if it's a run, we know if it's a pass. Like we can run commit on RPOs because nobody's running slants out here, right? Right here, it's a prime example of it. We thought it was in a pass play. We blitzed everybody. We sent 7. He blocked 5. We actually get 2 guys free, but Khalil Mack, for whatever reason, takes an inside route to the quarterback as opposed to taking the cleanest lane, which is the outside. But we get the sack here, like I said, that's Pat Boware, rookie DN, get the sack fumble, and then Mack runs it in for a touchdown. Right here, he gets back on offense, and then we get another one, bro. It's another one. This is a 1st and 10 here. Now this one was just Khalil Mack beating the right tackle like a rag doll. And I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I was gonna say I don't know why I was able to get this pressure because I passed committed. And I took away the route because I saw it was the tight end was the primary receiver on the route on the play, and he was on a wheel route. I'm like, oh, this is verticals. Let me call this XYZ. So pass commit. And then I'm out here usering where you want to throw that tight end wheel route, and then I'm going to take away that running back route as well. So we get the sack there. He might have been going up top to maybe the crosser, but at that point, bro, like Khalil Mack had already beat your right tackle, and you're fading back into the pocket, which is working in his favor, making your throw longer and giving him a easier angle to sack you. We get the sack, fumble, recovery, scoop, score, and just like that, bro, we just scored 35 unanswered points. 35 unanswered. He's back on offense. Throws an interception right here to our rookie cornerback, and again, that's because we can see his primary receiver on his pre-snap. So we just pass commit, spotlight the receiver that's the primary, and then take away the short route. Boom, 35 done. You got to throw it in the coverage, and then we hit Mooney for a 51-yard touchdown here. This one, I can see clearly as day that you're sending your blitz this time. So we're going to call a play action here. We got 6 blocking. Step up a little bit. Well, we actually step back. But, yeah, we're going to launch it up. That's Mooney versus your safety, even though it's Darnell Savage. Mooney's got a little bit more speed than him and a lot more route running that he has man coverage. And that's exactly what this is. I want to say he shaded underneath for this, too. Because you can always tell when somebody shades underneath when your short route is completely bagged. My short route is 88 on this play, and 88 is completely bagged. Oh, you're shading underneath? Yeah, let me go ahead and throw this over the top then, good buddy. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. I really do. Really do. Thank you. So yeah, 42 unanswered points. 42 unanswered, bro. And then, like some fluke shit happens, and, like we're not really, doing too much. He gets a 42-yard touchdown here. We get a pick. Could have made a pick too. We tried to flip it back and all that shit. It didn't work out. But anyways, we actually end up getting intercepted here, which it is what it is. He scores another 29 points. And at this point, he's playing frustrated too. Here's a 74-yarder to Mooney. Again, like, bro, like, you are telegraphing your defenses, and I appreciate it. You know, he was like, in the post game, he was like, "Yeah, you think shit sweet this regular season?" I'm like, "All right, dog. Okay. I play regular season. I play postseason. Two completely different ways. But in the regular season, I'm definitely gonna be throwing these bombs. Definitely gonna be throwing these bombs. We took the clock down to 2 minutes here. Then took it down another 40 seconds to run the ball here. Got the touchdown with Fields. And that's pretty much it, man. Fourth and four, he gets a conversion. It is what it is. I didn't use it a proper route in my coverage, and then comes out here. I'm showing a little bit of a pressure look. I sent a couple blitzes on this drive, and then he goes to throw quick to the flats. That's Jalen Johnson out there, my best DB. Welcome back to the lineup as well. He was out a couple weeks with the practice injury, missed 2 damn games. There you go. 33 is with another interception there, and that's pretty much it for the game, man. Like I said, I'll do the, I guess, mid-season report. Do a little mid-season report here. Take a look at some stats and shit like that. I was uploading my little screenshots I took post-game as well here. All right. Corey Johnson has an upgrade. That's dope. That is dope. 85 overall deep threat. Hopefully he gets deep out elite. He gets +1 deep, +1 medium, +1 awareness. All right. Let's see what ability you got. And it's locked. That's fucking trash. Good job, Madden. Good job, Madden. Such a crock of shit, bro. Rivalry game. We had a little scenario to beat the Packers. It was talking about Jair Alexander. A lot of coaches say to only celebrate a win or sulk over a loss for 24 hours when you beat one of your most hated rivals. I think it's okay, though. Damn, they just cut me off. All right, cool. Everybody earned 2,500 XP. That's what it is. Dub secured. I likes it. Now, hopefully in here, if I go to adjust lineup, my guy has his damn ability unlocked. That'd be great. Instead of it being fucking foregone conclusion. Like, come on, bro. That's so bad. That's so bad, man. But all right. I guess we'll add that deep out elite on them. Let me just go ahead and get that pick real quick. Well, I guess I'll do it after this. But anyways, yeah, this is the squad, man. We drafted this guy in the first round, Corey Johnson. I didn't draft him as a replacement to Mooney, but I know that Mooney isn't the greatest receiver. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't going to be able to win a championship with just him. Now, I do have Allen Robinson on the team as well, but he's old as fuck and only like 88 speed, I think. So let's see. Is he 88 or 89? 88 now. So, I mean, he serves his purpose, but he plays sparingly. Justin Fields is that guy. It's up to a 97 overall with the morale boost. That's insane. Let's take a look at his stats real quick. 41 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 34 sacks. 76%, which is far and away better than what the hell the first user was doing with him. 87.8 ain't bad as a rookie, 5,000 yards as well, but he threw 45 picks. And then 340 the next season. Like, regressed like shit, like Baker Mayfield type regression. He came in, took over, I want to say at the end of the season, and we just did the draft and everything like that. When we actually traded away all our draft picks. But yeah, this is what we've done with Fields. 136 QBR last season, 137.5 so far this season. And I want to say we should not hit 20 interceptions on the year, but I do have a tough stretch of games coming up. We have I actually almost surpassed our rushing yards for last season. We also doubled our fumbles, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But that's really the stats that matter, bro. The quarterback. Defensively, it's nothing too crazy, man. Everybody got an upgrade plan. It's pretty dope. I like to see that. But yeah, let's take a look at the team stats. I guess. Also take a look at the schedule. Let's get our schedule that we played so far. We lost week 1 to the Falcons. Now this Falcons user has 3 superstar or X Factor defensive linemen, and they recap it, bro. It's a 3-man rush, and it's really hard to stop. Well, it's really hard to not stop, but move the ball against. We only scored 28 points. You know what I mean? And I want to say one of those was at least a pick 6. At least one of those. But we have rattled off dub after dub after dub. Like I said, this was a game that surprised me. I thought this was going to be a really good early test. This was um, the reigning Super Bowl champ who went 20-0, never lost a game, won a chip. I beat him 59-50. That felt good. Um, this is ironically a game I don't remember, even though it's only a 3-point game. I don't remember this game, to be honest. This one, I remember this one distinctly because my rookie receiver needed 11 yards to complete a scenario, and this user quit midway through the third quarter. That was trash. Um, this is the game my rookie receiver became superstar. And this is the game my rookie receiver became X Factor versus the CPU, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It was inevitable. um, right here, this was the game of the year, man. Um, this game ended up disconnecting. I want to say with a minute and change left in the third quarter, and I was up 10. And this is against an undefeated guy who like plays offense at a fucking professional level. It's crosser and corner out, like holy shit, bro. Um, but we made enough plays to get a 10-point lead, and I was really going to milk the clock. I ain't gonna lie, I was going to come out and run some fucking stretch and power and dive first and second down and pass if I had to. To be completely honest, right here, we got a blowout win here against this guy, 77-22. I appreciate him sticking around for my stats. And then I was supposed to play this guy, but his internet was messed up. Ended up getting the first win, and this is the game I just played. So, to end out the season, man, we got the Jaguars, which I think is maybe around a 500 user. And then we got the Packers again. We got the Vikings again. Cardinals, I want to say he's he's on a power ranking. It's number 6 or 7 in the league. And the clear and away winner of the, second place of the NFC West because the Seahawks user is sitting here undefeated. So I got to run against the team who bounced me out the playoffs, against the user who I am technically 0-1 against because our second game, which was a couple of advances ago, did not finish, but I was up 10. And then I got to play basically a gauntlet of 4 playoff teams, and they're all NFC. Like that's a gauntlet, man. My playoffs start after the Jaguars. Like legit. That's when my playoffs start. It's insane. And I'll show you guys. I'll show you these guys' records. So now the Packers are now, I think, 6-6 after losing to me, but the Vikings only had the one loss. That's to me. I want to say the Cardinals' only losses are to the Seahawks when the Seahawks are undefeated. So that's pretty fucking wild, man. Let's actually get back in here into the schedule. I just want to take a look at the Cardinals, who they played. So they ended up losing to the Seahawks and losing to the Chiefs. Started off 0-2. I want to say he hasn't lost yet after that. Yeah. So he's got to play the Vikings this week. He's got the Seahawks again next week. Rams, Bills, me, and then Rams. These 2 games against the Rams are for sure dubs. I just put 77 on this guy, so that's a dub. His 2 tough games are the Vikings, Seahawks, and then me in Week 17. So that's I mean, even if you go 3-3 here, which I think Rams, Bills, and Rams are all 3 guaranteed dubs. Even if you go 3-3 here, you still make the playoffs. No lower than a 5 or 6 seed. I don't think he would be 7th. Who else we play? We play Seahawks, Vikings, Cardinals. Yeah, let's see the Seahawks. Who they played so far? I want to say the Seahawks should be playing the Vikings as well. Just say they're undefeated. Beat the Jets 89-0. Damn. That's tough. So he beat the Falcons, who I lost to the Falcons 44-28. He turned around the next advance and beat them 52-32. He's got a couple forced wins here. He beat the Packers by 1 score. He beat the Patriots by 9. Forced win there. Blew out the Niners. Blew out the Broncos, which is the Broncos is actually a pretty good user, to be honest. It was 89-0 skunked the Jets. That's tough. Yeah, I think this guy, he's had a pretty easy schedule outside of this Broncos game, and maybe this Packers game. But other than that, oh, the Falcons. He won against the Falcons. Falcons, Packers, and Broncos. He's got 3 notable dubs, but he does still have to play these Vikings here. And he's got another game against the Cardinals. So, you know, we shall see. We shall see. But I like this team, man. It's coming together pretty nice. I'll take a look at the stats for the squad as well. We got 3rd in the league in passing yards and touchdowns. That's fucking dope. That is dope. Good to go. Running the ball, we don't, do that much. Both our running back and quarterback are averaging 37 yards a game. That's pretty bad. But CJ2K, I think we got 6 more games left. Am I lying? 5 more games left to get him 300 yards, which should be easy to do, and then we can officially call him CJ2K. Already has 100 catches. That is fire. But we'll probably focus on Mooney to end the season, just because we want to get him, even though he missed games, we want to get him above the thresholds of, like 1,500 yards, 75 catches, something like that. Because in 5 games, I can get him to 100 catches, realistically. Because what does he need? 57 catches in 5 games is just over 11 catches a game. And let's just show you what we've done with Corey Johnson. All right, Corey Johnson has been balling the fuck out. Aside from this game that was a CPU game, which is terrible, only 2 catches. It's fucking whack. But right here, 8 catches, 6 catches, 15, 16, 12, 10. Like we can mass produce touches. And we did the same thing for Mooney last year because we wanted to make sure that he was in the top for stats, just so he can keep his superstar dev. 121 catches, 2,200 yards, 30 fucking touchdowns, bro. Like that's insane. That is amazing. I didn't realize that I threw 30 touchdowns to this man. That's wild, bro. I know offense is easy, but damn, that's crazy. But yeah, even our wide receiver 2 last year didn't produce a lot of numbers as well. Allen Robinson here, he didn't do shit so far this year. I think 6 catches is all he got. 8. 46 catches last season, man. 750 yards, 6 touchdowns. The last year I didn't use him. I didn't feel the need to use him as well, but he was there. He was solid. He actually, if it wasn't for me having this guy here who just makes crazy plays, to be such a low overall, and I just like having a younger guy here. And I get to say Kirkpatrick every time he makes a play. Like, Kirkpatrick! This is just a really solid player, man. Just, like, he hits all the thresholds, bro. Like, 65 break tackle, stiff arm, 90-plus stamina and injury. He's at 45-plus impact block, 50-plus run block, 89 speed, acceleration, agility. You know what I'm saying? 90 change of direction. Like, these are all thresholds. So, yeah. Kirkpatrick's my guy, man. I don't think he's going anywhere. We did re-sign him. He's not the biggest guy. He's not the fastest, but he plays well for me, man. Plays well for me. 6 touchdowns on the season on only 28 catches. But like I said, we have been focusing on the rookie receiver a lot. So he gets the bulk of the touches, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Blocking wise, nothing too crazy. Surprisingly, our left tackle is giving up 6 sacks so far. It's crazy. It's Zach Martin, bro. Like, stop it, man. Cut the shit. Defensively, it's the Khalil Mack show. If Khalil Mack's not making plays, or Jalen Johnson, if these 2 are making plays, we're not getting stops. It's simple to play. He's leading with 18 TFLs, man. It's pretty dope. We do have a rookie out here, 6 TFLs and 3 sacks for him. And then that's good for 3rd on the team, 3 sacks. Pat Bowler and Jalen Johnson. I got to get him out of the slot and blitzing, dog. I got to stop doing that. Leonard Williams, big cat. We made a trade for him. He's been a solid addition, man. 5 sacks on the year. I likes it. Plays a lot better than Bilal Nichols, who's technically higher rated overall. He just doesn't play as well. He's 83 overall with 89 power move. Doesn't play as well as this guy. 85 overall, and he has 87 power move. So, I mean, they're so similar, and they're such similar players, but just he just plays better. Interception wise, Jalen Johnson is going to lead the team. Eddie Jackson, Terrell Burgess with 5 picks. Then we get into 3, Landon Collins and our rookie, Kevin Hood. Now, Kevin Hood is a fucking dog, bro. Like, he should be much better than he is. He's a 93 speed, 6'2" corner. Like, I'm not, there's no complaints about this guy's play at all. People don't throw to him. And I don't know why, because, like, he's my lowest overall DB by far, and people just don't throw at him, bro. He's got 3 picks and 9 PBUs. He doesn't give up a lot, man. I likes it. Got a forced fumble there as well. It's pretty dope. We had 2 forced fumbles in the last game. We have 4 total on the season. But at least we've recovered every fumble we forced. That's pretty dope. A couple touchdowns we scored on D. Jalen Johnson, Hood, Mack, Bowler, Jackson, Sullivan, Collins, and Kendall Vildor. Underrated player for sure. But anyways, man, I think that's pretty much it for me. We'll take a look and see where we are in the MVP voting. It's not going to be too high, I don't think. We're 4th. That's probably where we'll stay. It's kind of hard to get ahead of Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. This guy, like I said, cross routes, corner routes. Kind of tough to beat that. And then Jonathan Taylor went for like 400 yards against me, so he's probably at another 5,000 yards for the season. Let's actually take a look at his stats, because it's insane what he does with this damn running back, dog. Like, can't pass for shit. 62% completion percentage. But he averages 220 yards a game, bro. 10 yards per run, he's running about 270 times, bro. Like, that's just... This is bad. This is really bad. 57 rushing touchdowns, bro. 57 rushing touchdowns. That is horrible. Horrible. Like, how... I'll never understand how people run the ball this much in Madden. Like, it's a passing video game. You're running the ball for 3,418 yards, bro. Like, there's some quarterbacks that have never reached this number in passing yards. No one has ever thrown more than 55 touchdowns. This man has 57 rushing touchdowns. Like, bro. This is equivalent of your quarterback, bro, like, with 57 touchdowns and only 1 interception. Like, come on, bro. Throw the ball 349 times, only fumbled once. What abilities he got on him? Let me see. Freight train, of course. Probably tank. Oh, balance beam and human joystick. That's wild, bro. That is wild. 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 95 truck, 95 stiff arm, 95 spin. God damn, bro. This is insane, bro. Is his career stats like 10,000 yards already? Let me see. It's well over 10,000, bro. I gotta see, man. I gotta see. Career stats. Colts. Rushing. It's 12,000 yards in 4 seasons. Yo! Stop it. Bro, the man, in half the time, he's almost rushed for more yards than Derrick Henry and Ezekiel Elliott. 180 touchdowns in 4 seasons. Oh my God, that's disgusting. It really is. A career average of 8.3 yards a carry. Like, man, I'm out of here, bro.